Good afternoon, everybody. So we should be ready to take right off. I think I have everything sorted out and prepped for adventure on the road. I think I did want to grab some grenades, though. I think one stun grenade should be pretty good. Oh my god. Damn, that fucked something up. Try some more shortcuts here. So again, being as this is a day stream for me, I may have to come away for some remote work I do on the side. But I think I've handled all those affairs, but something may come up. Damn, I fucked up my SEO again. Streaming actually looks pretty unrealistic. Is that another river? It sure is. There's also a chance I'm going to head up to the C2 bunker today as well after we get done with the airport. Let's get a real good looting of both of these locations done. Oh wow. Actually, that river isn't all that deep. I'm not even gonna fucking chance it, to be honest. All of a sudden I'm stuck without a vehicle. Damn, that took a hard hit. So our loadout today, we're running a silenced MP5 UMP and the golden M1911 as a backup. Brought along a flash grenade for the hell of it. I've turned off sentries for now. As soon as I get something to combat them with, I'll turn them back on. But in addition to that, I've also raised public health by, I guess 50%. As I start at 1, I've put a 1.5 multiplier in, so that'll balance that out a little bit more. At some point, once we come more towards a very luxurious, set of resourcing, I'll end up turning that up, turning sentries on, and I think I have the ability to increase the amount of puppets per area as well. So we'll be playing with some of those settings at some point to make a more egregious end game. I really didn't need to come through here, but I kind of do like going off-road. Just gotta watch a lot of the rocks and logs out here. Honestly, don't think I can drive through this fence. Sure. Alright, let's get to looting. There's most likely puppets filled in these buildings. There's actually one right over there, right on the main drag. Three in here. Man, that's nice. That guy hasn't even seen him. Hasn't even seen me with his buddy shot right in front of his face. Oh, there was actually 4 in here. Nice. Hopefully we'll find some more upgraded mags for some of these heavier assault rifles. Excuse me. I don't know if anything decent ever comes off of these. Oh, that dude's actually got a smartphone. Okay, I'll take that. Oops, wrong button. Oh, nice. I don't really think I need to pick up gunpowder. Get good enough ammo drop. Oh, nice. No extra space, but very nice. That'll actually conclude this book bag. A lot of helmets. Oh nice, look at the extra room we get out of that. That's perfect. Actually, don't think I have a bedroll yet. I don't really think I need one. Yeah, fuck it. I am a sunglass collector, though. Guess it is a bit warm. Ghillie top's probably a bit much. Lots of helmets. Okay, this one's done. Another ghillie top. This one's actually in better condition. nice. Guess you can put that on anything. As a matter of fact, yeah, I can put that on my UMP too. Fortunately, not a whole lot of weapons here. It's mostly just an equipment loot area. Okay, we picked up another UMP magazine though. I don't think there's very much over here in these buildings. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna skip these buildings here. Just drive over to these two main hangars. Ooh, portable electric stovetop. Nice. Been looking for one of those. Oh, another chainsaw. Nice. Pick, huh? Guess we'll call this book bag done. Lots of toolkits in here. Alright, now we can make our way to the main building. Oh, there's a plane. Nice. Oh fuck, it's not moving. Must need something. Since his health is full. Not too sure about that. I think we got enough medical helmets to last us a while. Nice SVD suppressor there. Oh, another backpack. Another hiking backpack at that. laptop. Yeah, might as well another pair of gloves in there, why not? A parachute? Oh wow, look at the size of that thing. Guess you might want to go with one of these if you take a plane. Never know, right? Yeah, we need a military quiver pretty bad. So those are pretty rare to come across. Alright, I think we've looted this hangar pretty good. Oh shit, there's actually a bunch of fucking crates up there. I didn't even see that. What the fuck? Can these doors be opened? I guess we weren't done. Damn. It's actually incredibly noisy. But it's unique. I like it. Let's see, how can I get up here to these? Oh. Fuck. Bit much there. A melee weapon holster, really? Nice. I don't think I've ever seen one of those before. Fucking sweet. Nice 50, big 50 rounds there. This airport's, no wonder they put sentries guarding this place. There's a fucking, it's like your loot spots before you hit your bunkers. There's not really any heavy weaponry here. Still some pretty good shit. Oh fuck. It's actually in pretty good condition. Alright, that's another book bag done. That's fucking 4 already. We have 3 left, 2 assaults. I think there's one more hangar over there. There's a bunch of shit out here too. I don't know if I'm gonna go in that building. Hey, partner. Oh yeah, that is a hangar over there. Oh, it looks like there's some kind of tent over there. Wow, you could almost, and another hangar over there. I could probably fill all these fucking book bags. Oh, I hear somebody. Wow, tough son of a bitch. Wow, that's unfortunate. Just damage my vehicle and waste a couple rounds. Actually, putting the armored windshield on makes it impossible to shoot them out through the front. You figure you'd be able to get through that little gap there. Well, that did not work out. Can't open those. Oh, hello there, friend. I don't know where he came from. Another drill there. Another cooktop. Another chainsaw. Let's go. can definitely use these cooktops to make food. I'm going to be looking forward to trying that. Nice backup pair of night vision. 308 suppressor, let's go. Another night vision. Oh, we need fucking batteries. Never looked up how to charge batteries either. Oh, is it worth it to look in here? I wonder what could be in here. Might be a bunch of food and shit. I think I'll skip on it. Really don't need any more food. It's nice when you can say that in Scum. When you don't, you get to a point where you don't really need any more food. Oh, that's a bunch of cars over there. I don't see any military tarps in there. Oh, more military bunkers. Yeah, this is probably going to be enough to fill up all these bags. Honestly. I'm actually going to loot all of these cars for scrap. Because I plan on doing some major crafting coming up. Crafting and base building. Oh, fucking katana. Let's go. Is that too long to fit in the bag? I actually found that in a fucking car. I've been wanting one of those. They're about fucking 9 or 10 grand out of the store. Just fix that bitch right up. What a find. Didn't expect that. Oh shit. Why am I so fucking thirsty? Not hungry at all though. Way over on my calories. Okay, I actually gotta use the bathroom real quick. Alright. Should have grabbed my assault backpacks. Still thinking I might. It's gonna be a lot of scrap though. You know what, I might. I'll grab an assault next. use one more book bag. I don't even know if I'm going to make it out of here with... Oh, actually, I have another. These parking sensors are for automatic base doors, if I remember correctly. Still got that whole line to do there. Probably won't have to do scrap metal for a while after this. Fuck, I don't know if I hit... Oh yeah, that was those... Pretty sure that was those, warehouse buildings. Yeah. Flint and steel. I don't think I need it. Alright, that should be enough scrap for now. We know we can always come back here for more. It's actually a pretty easy area to defend yourself in compared to the big city in C3, I think. Definitely gonna be some friends in here. nice. It's a heavy 50 cal. I mean anti-material. Oh, you almost got me, friend. I don't know where the fuck you came from. Shoddy, nice. I could have swore I cleared this area out. My awareness skill. Ooh, fucking mine. Let's go. Oh, nice. I actually have one of those. Yeah, we'll throw in another pair of gloves, why not? Another nice screwdriver. Maybe we try and clear this one a little bit better this time. So they fucking hide them around the corners on these. Looting simulator, that's right, bro. There is definitely plenty of that in this game. What the fuck? I guess he's outside. Might as well take care of him. Yeah, man, that's one reason you know I play. 'Cause I do love the loot, buddy. I'll tell you, I played a lot of looting games, Jay. This one is by far one of the best, in my opinion. I mean, there's some I haven't played, you know, but they really nailed the realism on a lot of this shit. It doesn't feel like a goofy game at all, you know. I think this and Tarkov are the only two that have come so close to realism, which I've never personally played Tarkov, but I've seen it. And in some ways, I think that's a little bit... That's a fucking ghillie top, a purple, pink ghillie top, man. That is, I don't know where the fuck that would be useful. I don't know if Tarkov does the same readout in detail on like a lot of your body details and what's going on with, you know. But I know they do a good bit with medical shit. They even have like a lip balm and shit in there. I think I was watching one day. Thought that was a pretty cool detail. Not sure how that would help you in fighting, but maybe oh, it's a carbon hunter. I think we can fit that in here. Which, like, I was thinking about it last night. I don't think all of these stats that you can see really mean a whole lot. For example, I mean, like, okay, so it does affect, vitamin deficiencies do affect, well, actually that says everything. A constitution. So is that saying that these vitamins are, like, if these run low, I don't know what that does. It says that these vitamin readouts are being affected by your constitution. But that's actually, look at the insane detail. They tell you what fills it up. Like, I don't know what the fuck B12 is, but here it is. They've explained to you how to get more of it. Huh. But it doesn't really say if it... I mean, that might be why my constitution is actually dropping in the negatives, because I've got vitamin deficiencies. So I'm not too sure about that, but it's still an interesting thing to have in a game. I know when we came in here and started playing and I first saw that, I was like, what the fuck, you know? Kind of overwhelmed by it. But at the end of the day, when you get used to it, it's pretty cool to have that. Ooh. Really? Well, I guess that means I can put something on there. I can rail something on it. Maybe a scope or something at some point. Oh, god damn it. Actually, I didn't mean to change that fucking clip either. There's a lot of button shortcuts. You actually fucking could just waste it around there. I don't know if that was a used 9mm ejected or not, but no, see, I still had a full MP5 mag there. Oh, I got a full one again now. It's like, what will we find? What will we find? A BC. See, this is new. I don't remember these. Be locked to the... You need the from the owner. It runs electricity and it needs to be recharged. I wonder if you can lockpick these, because you can put these on doors and shit now. I don't remember this when I played a year ago. This might be full lockpick protection. You don't really need it in single player though. I don't imagine. But that's pretty rare. That's the first time I've seen one of those in probably the full 24 hours I've played now. Almonds again. Am I full already? Fuck. Still got a couple things to loot. That's a nice projectile grenade there. Oh, it must be parked on the backside. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't imagine full lockpick protection, but it did say it had to be charged by a battery. So a good balance to that, if it were to be full, is if you didn't keep it charged, it would just revert back to no full protection. It's just more shit you'd have to take into consideration keeping charged. But I mean, at the end of the day, if it's a fort, you can always blow a door off, you know. I already looked through all this shit. I guess I was too busy talking. Yeah, I guess I finished up in here. Alright, let's go see what's in this last one. Should have a few shots left in this one. 5. Yeah, fuck it. We'll just switch it up. Oh, we got 4. Fuck. Wrong button again. Meant to hit Shift R to check. Should be enough to finish up in here. Oh, he's actually got a backpack on. Look at this motherfucker. Lucky day. Silencers are nice. Oh yeah, this guy's got an extra long search. Nothing. Kinda looked like he might have held something. At the end of the day, there's nothing special. Might have been a chance at something special. Another M9. Yeah. You get pretty good money for those. It's a $200-300 item right there, depending on durability. A metal detector? Haha. Let's go. Okay. Not quite sure what I can detect with that, but I'll try it somewhere. Oh, military quiver. Let's go. Perfect. Just thinking about how I wanted one of those since I lost on my last. Yeah, I was about to say crossbows. I know. Got a big hunter fan here. They probably take forever to reload though, don't they? So I'm saying if I can go with automatic weapons. I was thinking about using revolvers more because they probably don't jam that much, but the fucking reload time for one of those things is egregious. Okay, well, there's a unexpected viewer comment, but sure. You definitely picked the wrong fucking channel to come bullshitting like that, buddy. You've already made the worst mistake of your life, trust me. And I'll leave it at that. At any rate, damn, there's still 2 more of these left. I'm actually gonna move my truck up real quick. Good luck with that, friend. Good luck with that. Oh, that's some motherfucker coming, isn't it? Oh, they're inside that one. I think it's hard to tell. What's up, Akash? How you doing, man? Thanks for stopping in, buddy. I actually didn't check if I had enough ammo to go in there. Oh, 3 rounds. Why the fuck would I put my MP5 in my inventory? Actually, I don't know how much I have in this one. Should be a fresh clip. Yep. Well, they've calmed down. I'm good, bro. Just doing some zombie slaying. Ooh, that one came out of nowhere. He almost gone hands-on with me. That was close. Okay. Well, that's pretty good. That's been at least 15 zombies, maybe 20 I've killed since I've been here. Zombie puppets. Pupper zombies. I honestly don't think I'm gonna hit, do you know the new bunkers have changed, Jay? A lot of the, I think they've reformed some of the bunkers into these new abandoned bunker types. If you ever, you said you were maybe thinking about playing, if you ever find one that like requires a key card, I would definitely be very well prepared before you go in there. Because if you die, you get wiped out. Your loot gets wiped, besides your carried weapons. I was very taken by surprise when I attempted those. But the one in C2 that you showed me when we played is still a normal bunker, so that one's definitely good for looting. I highly recommend it. That's probably the one I'm gonna raid over and over until I get enough to try one of these abandoned bunkers. I don't think I have a lot of boots. Throw another one in there. That's actually a good one. Yeah, C2's still just puppet bunker from what I seen last night. Ooh, TNT. Look at the size of that thing. Yeah, you can, if you, as from what I've seen, the only thing that destroys your items, Akash, is explosives. So I can't remember how it happened, but I died once from explosions, and that blew up all the gear I was wearing. And also, if you go into these new abandoned bunkers, and I've never done a kill switch bunker, I think they call it, but I'm pretty sure that'll blow your items up too. But if you die in any other way, besides those two bunkers and explosives, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can go back to your body and pick up your loot, your gear from your dead self. Oh shit! Oh shit! Woo! Made me pull the side. Motherfucker. Okay. Maybe pull old Goldie on his ass. Ooh, that was a 50 box of tracer. Let's go. Where did it go? There it is. Yeah, it's 50 AE. Oh yeah, what a drop. What a drop. I think that, yeah, it was actually, that was the last bullet out of my fucking 1911 too. What timing? Sure, bro. I don't know everything about this game. I'm starting to get familiar again with some stuff, but feel free to ask. If I don't know, I'll tell you that. There's also another kind of veteran Scum player watching the stream right now, so he may know the answer as well. MP5 rail. Fucking sweet. Another MP5 suppressor. It's good stuff. SVD mag, more 38. Yeah, I figured that's what you were going to ask about, buddy. Fuck Claymore. Oh, it's not about the game. Okay, man. I mean, it really depends on your budget, dude. If, you know, the good thing about Newegg now, if you shop at Newegg, they actually have a computer spec layout builder that you can use. But if you don't have any budget, dude, definitely, personally, I would have gotten a video card with more VRAM this time around instead of a 4000 series. I kind of jumped the gun a little bit on that when I bought this current video card, so my recommendation is if you're on a moderate budget, try and get a video card that is, damn, I still got more shit to loot here. I mean, you buy an AMD, nice AMD processor, you know. Intel's kind of like fallen out of the loop. I think AMD's done better to optimize with games as of late. Buy an Asus Tuf video card. Just make sure you get at least 16 gigs of VRAM and at least a 3000 series. Go 4000 if you can, you know. I've had good luck with the Asus Tuf cards. That's what I'm using in here. Oh, okay, bro. That's if I'm not mistaken, I think that's India, isn't it, man? Man, how the internet brings people together these days. Fuck, I think all my book bags are full. Yeah, I mean, the easiest way to answer that question, man, is just head over to Newegg if you have access to that site where you live. And just, you know, usually they got some good deals on there for gaming computers, and, you know, as well, they have a good way to spec out for, to make sure you get everything you need for a PC. I thought, you know, even as somebody that's made a couple computers up to that point, that was still nice to have that. Just kind of like double check myself to make sure I wasn't forgetting anything. Oh, okay. Don't let me insult you, man. I'm not, geography isn't really my strong point, to be honest. I'll be the first to tell you that. I know some, country neighbors may not be always friends with each other, and it kind of comes off as an insult sometimes, so don't get me wrong there. Let's see. Alright, I think we're fucking done at the airport. I've got a little bit more space in my I got two chests on top of my truck I might fill up. We'll see what's over there. I actually need to reload some weaponry too. Yeah, that's a whole nother warehouse. And these are like 2 additional warehouses. Oh, fuck me. Whoops. Oh, and there's 3 more. Alright, I don't think there's going to be any enemies in there. So let's do this. Let's go through some of this shit real quick and try and make a little bit more space. I think most of these are just full with small items. I think I'll end up keeping that. Bro. Yeah, I couldn't really advise you on motherboards. I mean, I'm running a Gigabyte in here, B550, I think. Gaming is pretty good. It's been stable. Definitely go with SSDs if you can. I've heard people say that HDD hard drives now, they're still not as fast as SSDs, but they're more reliable. When I first bought this computer, for some reason, like, I don't know if I was just doing massive file transfers or what was going on, but I was actually freezing up quite a lot on my desktop, probably like once or twice a week. I haven't really had that issue in a while. I think it was related to my SSD drives, but it's just a thought. Just gonna throw these pants in here. Yeah, I mean, there's so many things you can do with building computers these days, you know. A lot of the time it just depends, you know. Like, my boss recommended this CPU, and for the most part it's pretty good. But I think I would upgrade to a higher core, higher thread CPU for some of the modding gaming I do. Yeah, I mean, you're somewhere in that neighborhood of US dollars. I probably spent about $1,800 for this build. The video card was the most expensive thing. For a 12 gig 4070 Ti Asus Tuf, like top of the line military, like extremely well built video card, was probably a moderate video card sales. Was probably like $870. I think that's what I paid for it, somewhere in that neighborhood. And again, I don't really regret it, but thinking back on it, I probably would have gone with like a 3090 Ti with at least 16 gigs, probably somewhere in the 2400 or the 24 gig VRAM neighborhood, because I wanted to do 4K gaming, I wanted to do streaming, you know what I mean, and I wanted to stream 4K. So this card barely does it, but I find a little bit of struggle sometimes with, I can't run I can do everything on this video card, even in Cyberpunk, on everything on high, besides ray tracing. As soon as I go to turn on ray tracing, it fails. I lose below 60 frames. So, it just depends on what your goal is as well, you know. We'll try and clear this book bag out. Need to look through my weaponry as well and reload some clips. You know, if you're just looking to do like Scum gaming, you know, you're not looking to do modding gaming, then you'll probably be alright with a 12 gig VRAM card. But if you want ray tracing and 4K and all that shit, I would definitely advise at least 16 gigs of VRAM. That's really the important thing. And then you want to look at your CPU and make sure it can keep up with processing all that. I think I have an AMD 5600 in here. I think that's what my boss recommended, and it's worked really well with all vanilla gaming. Again, when I do modding with certain gaming, it kind of falls a little short because I ask more of it than what developers do when they build a vanilla game. But other than that, it's gone pretty well. Yeah, if you're gonna go with a 3060, I'd say, and you want to do 4K gaming with all the bells and whistles, definitely get at least 16 gigs of VRAM. At least 16, but if you can afford more, get more. The more VRAM overhead you can have, the better. The prettier your game's gonna run, the faster the textures are gonna load, the further away they're gonna be loaded. You know what I mean? I've talked to a couple of gamer builders, and they say, you know, once you turn on all the bells and whistles, anything overhead just helps it run smoother. And you know, if you zoom out with, like, you know, scopes and shit in a first-person game like this, first-person shooter, then you know you can see the textures a lot clearer. They won't be blurry. They won't be downgraded in the distance. You can turn your load distance on very long, like you would want to do in a game like this against players, sniping people out from like a mile and a half and shit, which some of those guys did on the one custom server we played on. They were getting some crazy ass anti-material fucking shots downrange. That's because they had really good built PCs that could see that far in clarity. Alright, so I need some more 9mm in the MP5 here. Oh, I've got all 45 APs. That's not bad. It depends on how much VRAM does it have, though, bro. You know, that's probably an 8 or 12, you know, gigabytes of VRAM. The series card determines the clock speed and memory, and then the VRAM is your second. It really, it's balanced, you know. Again, it depends on what you're looking to get done. If you're doing like competitive gaming, then you really don't need a lot of VRAM. You're already going to be playing in like very low resolution to have the highest frames you can get on a gaming monitor, you know. Where the fuck did all my 9mm go? Oh man, I just got so much shit in here. I thought I picked up another UMP mag as well. Fuck, might as well just reload this one. So yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna tell you to spend the majority of your budget on anything, it's gonna be your video card. And then the first most important thing is your power supply unit, bro. You want to make sure you got enough power for your CPU and your fucking video card. So that's where using the Newegg builder is going to save you, because that'll tell you. I mean, if you don't know how to follow, you know, just make sure you take your time and do your research and make sure you're checking everything off in your boxes. Because you got to make sure you have enough for your power. You don't want to buy a PSU and then find out that shit's not turning on because you don't have enough power to everything. I don't even know who my manufacturer is for my PSU in here, honestly. So I couldn't tell you about that. I don't know who I went with. Oh, really? Oh, that's pretty cool. If that's the case, then you're probably definitely going to want a good video card. because a lot of that graphic design shit, you know, that starts to get into the CAD realm of architecture and things of that nature. You're going to want to make sure you got a real good video card for that too, man. And RAM. You want to make sure you get... I think the new standard of RAM memory is like at least 16 gigs. You want to have at least 16 gigs of RAM. I want 32 in here. I put the rip jaws in this one, and they've performed pretty well. But you want to make sure you just buy the normal memory speed. Don't get anything wild when you do memory speed, because they offer quite a few different variants, but I had a little bit of an issue trying to set up my memory speed, because I tried to buy some overclocked memory, which is actually still in here. I forget how I set it up, but it actually wasn't it was overclocked when I bought it, but it was kind of a pain to set it up and get it right. I think I had to downclock it because it didn't match known clock speeds on the in the BIOS of the motherboard. So you got to be careful with your memory clock speeds when you research those and go to buy them. Yeah, and the electricity for you as well. I know in England it's that way as well. Overseas, the English and the British, they have different... I don't know a lot about it. I'm not a certified, knowledgeable electrician, but I know they have different voltage or wattage flows than US standards. I know at least that much. Alright, bro. Well, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, we do... I'm happy to interact. I don't usually, like, when I go to do Star Wars Outlaws, I most likely won't be using a headset with that, because I'm going to want to make more of a single player playthrough on that. It's a little bit different, so I really honestly deal mostly in no commentary streaming. So I don't know if that's a big win or loss for you, but just happens to be one of those games where I figured I would use my mic. And we're going to be working on that project at the end of the month. I think I've decided I'm just going to go ahead and pull the trigger on it. It looks pretty good. I don't know if it's going to turn out good, but we're going to find out one way or another. Alright, I think we're pretty much ready to go. We're gonna loot these, which I think the loot in these mini bunkers is a little bit better. So, I'm gonna go over here and do those before we come to this warehouse. Yeah, well, the problem is I don't have a great budget here. Like, I've spent all of my money on building this computer, and like I actually have run into some other financial responsibilities that I've taken on the past couple of years. So I honestly don't have a huge budget, and this headset I bought isn't half bad, but it starts to hurt my ears after a couple of days of using it. So it's why I do a lot of no commentary gaming. Gotta love silencers though, those other two back there. But yeah, there's some other no commentary, there's actually one in particular that I've followed for years, and he's been really successful. He does no commentary gaming. I won't tell you who it is because I don't know if it's okay or not to say it. I've said it on my channel before, but he's got like 3 million subs out of just no commentary gaming. So it's kind of the reason why, you know. But on our channel we do things a little different. We do a lot of modding. Very edgy in some cases. I'll do a lot of not safe for work material. You know, I state it right on my channel description. It's not often we do that, but I've done it with some classic gaming. Fallout 4 was a good example of that. So, I mean, there's a reason why I've only got 300 subs at this point. One of those reasons was I recently learned how to use SEO with videos, so that's kind of helped a little bit. I don't really carry a very large social media presence, and I'm not like your typical gamer, so, you know, we're different. In some ways, we're niche gaming. I don't really like the big multiplayers that everybody's playing. Shit doesn't really interest me. I enjoy a good story more. This is kind of one of the exceptions, though, is that I find this realism sandbox survival gaming pretty enjoyable. Yeah, I've had to be more responsible than ever in my life the past 2 years, bro. Like I said, I won't say precisely what it is, but I've taken on some financial responsibilities that has stretched me kind of thin. So, it's either work 50 hours a week or deal with an extremely thin budget, and I'll be honest, if it's not something I enjoy... Oh, another Deagle 50, look at that, that's a win. If it's not something I enjoy even a little bit, then I'm not going to put 50 hours of my life a week into it. I don't care if it makes me 400 grand a year. I mean, okay, well 400 grand is actually a little bit more money, but nothing really with my current capability will offer that kind of money. I probably would work 50 hours a week for 400 grand, but probably not 100, not 150, not 200. That's just the kind of guy I am, you know. Some people would fall over the door for that kind of money to do anything for 50 hours a week, but if it's not something I don't enjoy, I'm not interested in, I'm just not gonna do it, you know. A lot of things require testing and certs and shit of that nature. Tests just really annoy and bore me, honestly, so, you know, I went to school for computer and networking, and it was a pretty fun experience until we got into computers and until we got into printers specifically. I hate printers. They do a really cool thing, but they can be completely annoying. But I really lost interest when we got into networks. Networks are absolutely boring. They're tedious. And I didn't care for them. And then there was a lot of certifications to go with all of that shit, and I didn't even try. Granted, I was smoking a lot of weed around that point in time and pretty lazy too, but you know, being sober and clean now, I'm still not interested in going for them. But you know, we all make these decisions at the end of the day. Yeah, I have 2 jobs right now. Well, I actually have 3. One of them doesn't pay. My one job is I work for my dad doing remote work, which is pretty good. And then I work a brick and mortar job in a vape shop with a great group of customers and a fucking great employer. So that has gone pretty well. You know, I enjoy that for the most part. Sometimes it's a little slow and boring, but you know. And then this is really my 3rd investment career job. But it's to be expected. It's slow. You know, the content creator market has been so saturated. Entry to market was, you know, especially for YouTube, fucking 15 years ago, honestly. People like, well, I guess I'll share Like Stone Mountain, he was on YouTube a long time ago, and now he's probably making 300-400 grand a year, probably somewhere in that neighborhood, I'd imagine. People like MK Fire and Ice, or Ice and Fire, I forget which way it goes, but he's actually the guy I was talking about earlier that's got 3 million subs doing just strictly no commentary playthroughs. You know, he does a lot of video editing work, carries a huge social media presence, and he's probably been around at least, I'm assuming, 8 to 10 years, but with that many subs, it means you're getting a good bit of views. I'm estimating probably somewhere in the $7 to $1 million a year in revenue. I mean, maybe. I mean, that's quite a lot. Even if it wasn't that much, it's still enough to be in at least the 230 to 400, 450 a year range for income. I mean, that's it. You're set. He might have a small crew that he pays to do game playthroughs, you know what I mean, but it's a pretty easy job. He probably enjoys it. He's always getting the newest gaming shit from developers. But, you know, at the end of the day, it just all depends on what you want to do, how much effort you put into making that manifest in your life. Damn, is that another Desert Eagle red dot? Those are actually kind of common. Me? Not at all. If it sounds like it, then you're mistaken, my friend. I mean, maybe 5 years ago and back I would have been. But, you know, honestly, I've got nothing to be jealous of anymore, and I can't tell you why. But trust me, I'm not jealous of any amount of material wealth that any man on this planet, man or woman, hold. Material wealth is not... I mean, it holds its importance here on this planet, but it is certainly not something that I'm jealous over. Me, personally, I love storage management. You should see, I'll go right back to my base and I've got a bunch of shit sorted out, so as a matter of fact, right where we're going after. It's the most boring part of the stream, honestly, but I really don't care. Again, that's why I don't have a whole lot of subs, because nobody really wants to watch you do that shit. But I'm gonna go right back to my base and go sort all this shit out, because we're pretty much filled up, and then, oh shit, hey there, boy. Because after that, then I'm gonna go to this bunker and see too. I mean, I guess it depends on who you ask, man. I honestly wouldn't agree with that, but you know, I'm not gonna tell you you're wrong. That's up to you, if that's how you want to perceive it. Because at the end of the day, that's you that's got to live with those decisions you make with your perception. I think a truer statement might be you have to have a very passionate motivation. Jealousy is one of them. Could be anger, could be fear, could be love, could be hate. Emotions will definitely drive you passionately to do something one way or another. I think just jealousy is another one of those means to an end when it comes to things of that nature. That's just my opinion. That's true, bro. One thing, I'm definitely not, again, certified to be any kind of psychologist, but from what I've observed in humanity's state, there's certainly a lot of different, what I would call programming, based on where you begin your adventure on this planet, bro. You know? We all pretty much need to eat and breathe air and sleep to exist on a long-term, short and long-term scale. But there's quite a lot of things that we're programmed to have or not have in our daily life. You know, some third world countries or some places that exist with islands that have natives, you know, they don't know what the game is on a fucking built gaming PC every day. But, you know, that's not entirely true either. That's too narrow-minded, really. Because then you could say that, you know, some third world countries have billionaire tyrants. So, that steal money from their people all the time. They know what gaming is. So, I guess it depends specifically where you come from. The country doesn't really even matter. Not with everything. With some things it does. I don't really delve into religion or politics on this channel, but a broad comment would be, depending on where you come from, generally the continent, in a broad sense, that's going to dictate a religious or political programming foundation on you growing up. You know, that's pretty much two big things you could make a broad statement out of, like that. Yeah. You know, there's pretty much rich and poor in every country everywhere. It's kind of why I retracted what I said about PC gaming. It really just depends on who you are, what opportunities you have put before you and that you strive to achieve, you manifest. Okay, that was a good loot run. Not sure how long it takes for loot to respawn. I'm guessing it's anywhere between 12 and 24 hours for things to become lootable again at a location. So, the airport's done. Will probably be the next 30 to 45 minutes sorting loot out here. And then I think I'll do a run to the C2 bunker again. I don't know what you mean by that, buddy. How far from what? So this is where I set up my shelter. Mainly because I wanted a fresh water source here, which we have. I wanted to be by a few trees. Originally I was going to build in B2 because it's the center of the map and everything's equal distance away from each other. But in the end I actually changed my mind because I wanted to do a lot of fishing at some point. I'm kind of a big fisherman in RL, so plus it's a good source of food, I think, but really mostly just for entertainment. Because with my loot fucking rate set higher with my server rules, it's, you know, food really doesn't matter at this point especially. What do I have in this backpack? Alright, got quite a lot of ammo in here. See, this is my ammo shed, bro. I've got all my ammo sorted out nice and neat, so I know where everything's at. Takes time, but this way I'm 100% sure I know what I got. It's kind of silly they won't let you join stacks inside of storage space. I don't know why they haven't fixed that yet. I actually gotta sell this 38 ammo. I don't really think there's any gun besides the Peacemaker in this game that uses 38. I'm not 100% sure about that. I might just keep it anyway. I think what blows my mind is all the different ammo variants. So they have a tracer ammo variant, they have a regular ammo variant, and they have an AP ammo variant. And they've got like several different types of grains. I think that's what I love. You know, I'm kind of a gun enthusiast at heart as well. So it's nice to see a game that takes into consideration all the different ammo grain types. You're not just using, you know, one grain type for each type of weapon. This 9x39, so it's like a 9mm width shell by 39mm in length, which I think is like a mid-core. It's like a lower variant assault rifle, or I'm not quite sure. I don't understand that about ammo grains. So the picture actually looks. Where did it go? Oh yeah, it's up here. It actually looks like a pretty big fucking shell. I think the AS Val uses these. Yeah, they are. I actually have it, I think, probably in the wrong place. Yeah, I do, bro. I turned up my loot settings on, by default in vanilla it's 1. I think you can set it all the way up to 10 times multiplier. I've got mine set on 5 right now. I'm probably going to lower it and not in the near future, because I wanted a pretty good head start. This game's hard enough by yourself with no Discord custom scripts and everything like that. It was kind of a pain in the ass to get a fucking vehicle running in vanilla. Even with an engine put in there, you can actually turn it so you have control over how many vehicles you want to spawn, how many have engines. But usually you're not going to find a vehicle in here that has all 4 tires, a battery, an alternator, and fuel, and a charged battery. Like, I got very lucky when I found out of like 20 Raegers and probably 20 Wolfs. I think I actually did find a Raeger with 4 tires. Yeah, I did find it, and then I fucking pushed it like a sector and a half, 2 sectors, all the way to an outpost. Yeah, I did that probably like four episodes ago. And then I blew a fucking tire out on a fucking guardrail and drove it around with 3 fucking tires until I could find a replacement. All while the body's taking damage. So, you know, and this was all for me coming on, playing from, this is a solo game, bro. I don't have any players on here, it's just me. It was either, for me, at this point in time, it was either that, play on my own server as a single player, you know, locally on my hard drive, or pay the money. Because I want full control over the rules of the game, honestly. I had played it with somebody else controlling the rules, and it was okay. But for the most part, I wanted to control my own server rules. And I really didn't have the money to buy a server, so, or rent one, which I think is kind of stupid. That's probably the other thing that I've thought about that pisses me off with this game. I don't know why they don't permit you to at least have the chance to run a local server if you wanted to for yourself and friends. You know what I mean? I don't see why they couldn't have done that. Why does it have to be, you know? It's really a money grab thing. You know, you should be able to, you know, and then at that point it's just you and your friends dealing with whatever kind of internet you have. But if you have a fucking fiber optic internet, you know what I mean, then, you know, and a nice kind of a beast PC setup, your gaming experience for you and a couple friends wouldn't have been that bad. But they didn't even let you have that option as far as I know. So, it's kind of trashy really, but it's their fucking game, so they can do it if they want. Yeah, there might have been another reason behind it, but that's usually what it is, you know. A lot of the time it's what it boils down to is money. But, you know, if you don't develop a game, you don't own rights to it, you don't get to decide. Go out and work a 50-hour job, right? For a couple of years. Get about 20 hours to play a week, if that, depending on how much sleep you want, if you have family, if you have a life outside of gaming. You know, it all depends. That's pretty good, man. It's pretty good to have a fiber optic internet connection. Oh wow, this Deagle actually has 93% condition on it. That's pretty good. This Viper is actually better. Oh, let's see. Anything else in here? No. You know what, though? I actually don't have a variation of this gun. See, I'm just kind of a collector too. I'll probably never use this M9, but I'll throw it in there just to collect it. Just because I can. Oh, I got some 45 ACP armor piercing there. Oh, I actually don't. Oh yeah, I do have armor piercing started. Okay, so now we need mags and accessories. Let's see here. Another Deagle 5.0. Pretty good shape. I've always been kind of a fan of this gun, but I imagine it's probably not all that. Doesn't fire all that fast. I think rate of fire is going to serve you a lot better in this game than power, depending, especially at close range. I thought shotguns were kind of the way to go, but their rate of fire is so slow. If I found an automatic shotgun, I'd probably use it. Megabytes per second, so that's going to be up in the... I mean, you really don't need a lot. I'd probably say at least 10. 10's probably more than enough. For streaming, for 4K streaming, I think I have about 20, 21 right now. Is what I use through Comcast. It's pretty good. You don't always get that. It's very unstable, you know. For the longest time I couldn't figure out why my streams were coming out like shit. And then I realized that it's because you have to allow for variable streaming, or else it'll never run right. But for gaming, you really don't need that much, man. Even professional gaming, not all that much is required. Yeah, I'd say at least 10 megabits per second, which is 10,000, you know. Well, actually, no. 10, when you get it, that's the conversion. So yeah, Mbps would be 10. Or just MBS for shortened. But yeah, you still broke it down correctly when you said it. I have to probably make another fucking... Oh, wait a minute, I still have some room here. You see, I also break the shit down by the durability that it's used. Probably got more than enough toolboxes at this point. I don't think I'm going to be picking up anymore until I do some crafting. Oh my, excuse me. Wow, is this the first box of 30 odd 6 I've gotten? I do believe it is. Well, I mean, it's essentially the same thing. There's a little bit more, I think some more variables that come into play when you talk about ping, but, you know, distance becomes relevant. You can try and, you know, depending on how many nodes you got to go through to reach the server hardware, wherever it's at, you know, but your megabits per second certainly is going to help you for the most part getting, you know, at least there as fast as you can. Okay, oh shit. Yeah, that I actually didn't see you said that, Jay. Alright, Akash, you have a good one, bro. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. We'll see you in the future if you stop in. Yeah, I actually didn't see you would have been the one that said that, Jay. But, I mean, because I'm not entirely well versed on what ping is, but I'm guessing it's, you know, like the amount of time it takes for your signal to reach the server hardware and then loop back. I think it's like sonar pinging, kind of the same idea. Yeah, latency is like how long it takes, how late you're going to be, hence late. Built into the word, I assume. How long or how late something is. Yeah, so you've done a lot more online gaming, so you certainly understand that a lot more than I do. But I think the basics I know is the closer you are to something, the better your latency is going to be in general. Yeah. Yeah, but if you've got like, you know, fucking dial-up internet, your megabits per second are definitely not going to be affecting your ping to something. You know, you can only get so much out of a certain amount of ping with a certain overhead of megabits per second until it doesn't really matter. But you gotta have at least a bare minimum of something to have decent ping. I think that's at least what I think I know about it anyway. See, that's something that really makes a difference in games like Apex or fucking, I think, forget, you played Rogue something. Yeah. That's why fucking tournaments are held in the same fucking building on local area networks. Although they do hold tournaments online too. They're just not, you know, they're more privatized. Through 57 Serpent. It's probably not as good. 80. Oh no, that's 87. Oh, nice. Got some new clips. Fucking 22 caliber. I've really been collecting 22. About to sell all this 38, I think, as well. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. We might as well collect 22. Why not? Some fucking squirrel shooter shit, I think. I'm actually almost out of room. I'm hoping this thing's gonna be big enough to carry every variant of ammo. I'll tell you one thing, I ain't gonna build another. That's too much. Oh, I might as well put these at the fucking bottom. Actually, these might be worth having a second row for. Yeah, dude, it kind of pisses me off. I was thinking about it last night. I was, you know, thinking how nice it would be to be like, hey Jay, you just want to stop in on my fucking server, man? I've got all this shit fucking organized. Just stop right in, grab some shit, and, you know, get going. But no. They say, no, you can't do that. Forget that. Actually, I don't think this is going to have enough room. Might make another box, small box for grenades. Dial-up isn't the same as DSL or fiber. Yeah, it's a phone line. But my point was, you know, your ping would be atrocious if you had, you know, that compared to DSL. You couldn't, you know, you couldn't play a multiplayer game. Doesn't matter how good, how close you are to the fucking, you know, the tower or wherever.
Pizza's here if you want it hot.
Oh, is it already that time?
Yep.
Well, shit, because we got to get to bed early tonight. Alright, we might pick up on this later then. I'm going to finish this current book bag, though. Maybe one more. Yeah, I just want to make sure I understand what you're saying, you know. But I figured it was just only to such an extent that, you know, you gotta have at least a bare minimum to make a decent ping of megabits per second. Anything over probably wouldn't make a difference. I guess that was kind of my thought. Wasn't sure if that's right, but I feel like it was. Yeah, we'll do one more book bag and go get us some pizza. Fuck, I'm out of helmet space. Odds damn it. We still have some room down here. I guess I'll shift some things down. Okay, that'll work. Now, I guess these jackets are the same. Yeah, they're the same tier size as a ghillie. So that's probably the same equipment slot. Okay. Actually, we'll dump out some of this scrap. Fuck, I thought I was keeping my seeds in here. Oh, there we go. Not really sure what a Kruger is. I've never, haven't come across one of these guns yet. Kind of curious to see what it goes to. It's actually the only item for a Kruger I've ever picked up. Pretty sure I got that out of a police station. Okay, that book bag's done. Yeah, fuck it, I guess I will go eat. Set up for the next book bag. Have I done this one yet? Yeah, so we've done 3 already. Alright, that's pretty good. Alright, I'm out of here. We'll be back in about an hour, probably, if not a little sooner. I don't think there's really anything to watch right now. So, and then we'll run till about midnight, because we got an early work start tomorrow. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. Appreciate everybody that stopped by and comes to watch us, the playback as well, and makes it this far. You're a true